Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays MachiaVillain. So yeah, this little interesting title came across my my notice here. It's like it's like Rimworld combined with Evil Genius, and Evil Genius is a fun you are the bad guy base builder from back in the day. So this has a sort of a spin on that, where you are the basically the evil overlord of a haunted house, and basically the game plays like a sort of like an old B movie horror flick where you are the bad guys. The screen flickering that you're seeing here, that's not an error in the recording. That's by design. It kind of makes it look like an old VHS, which I like. It's got a good aesthetic to it. So without any further ado, let us begin.
Being a minion, what a dream job.
I'm going to skip the intro here. I mean, it's not a terribly rich storyline. Basically, you were a minion, now you're a bad guy, and you got accepted by this evil bureaucracy that basically sets the rules for horror movies and haunted houses and whatnot. So we're trying to climb the ranks. Of course, we are Pinstar. Now, we have to start our starting team, our minions of different types here. It starts out with just a couple of different types available to you. Mummies, zombies, skeletons, and I think psychopaths, which I didn't get here in this initial shuffle here, are the types available to me. But as you progress through the game and as you go climb the ranks, more and more powerful and varied types of classic horror movie monsters will be able to join your team. All right, let's see who we got here. Let's see, we've got. Now, mummies are pretty darn fast. They're good sort of couriers, moving stuff back and forth. Let's see. The skeletons are sort of your all-rounders. Wow, that's you're actually pretty good. And actually, you've got quick feet too. But you're also a smart-ass. They all have different random traits. Some good, some bad, and some good-bad. I'm still learning what all these different things do. You, on the other hand, you are a pretty good utility infielder. Good skills at chopping wood, digging into rock, carrying stuff. Yeah, you're a good one. Good one to do. So you know what? Let's hire you. And actually, you're not in it. Showing up. Bellamy. Naming our minions after my Patreons here. If you want to join up with my Patreon, the info is down in the description. Right then. Now let's see what our zombie has to offer us. Power walk, eh? Well, they eat more, but that's okay. They're a fast zombie and also a smartass. You know what? Let's shuffle these. There we go. Let's see. Easygoing nature. Good. You're a good builder, but no, you know what? I think you'll be a good sort of an all-rounder zombie, and we will have ourselves another new one. Nathan Sullivan, the zombie. Last but not least, we probably want a mummy, because again, they are fast on their feet. Yeah. We'll go for, and even faster on this one. Quick feet, heck yeah. Perfect. Jetstream. All right, and as you progress, you'll get more and more minions that you can invite to the party, so to speak. Let's see. Okay, so what we need to do it. This kind of controls like an RTS in that you can give your units direct commands, but you can also program in jobs a la oxygen not included. So it's kind of a hybrid, but the fact that you can pause and issue commands while paused makes me happy. Alright, what we want to do is we gotta find some trees. Because without a big gaggle of trees, we can't really get our manor together. But big gaggle of trees, I would say this qualifies as a big gaggle. Excellent. So what I'm going to do here, well, first off with our jobs, again, this will remind you very much of Oxygen Not Included. You can set what type of jobs, but certain minions are only capable of doing so many different types of jobs. So we do have to keep that in mind. That said, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making everybody do sort of the heavy lifting here. You do that, you do that, you do that, and oh, what the hey, you collect plants. Because we want, we got to get everything up and running pretty quickly here. Trying to not get the little tiny trees. I just want to cut down the bigger, mature ones. Alright, that should be enough. And kick up the speed here. So we're going to go ahead and chop all these trees down. We also want to tell a couple of our guys to dig into the rock. We'll do those. I find it easier to gather the resources first, or at least chop them down first, and then you can, and then it's easier than to lay down the materials. It just seems to go faster that way. This little one's in our way, even though it's immature. Oh yeah, here's some plants to collect. Oh, that one, did I miss that one? I must have missed that one. Alright, so our people are now, alright, we've got all that. And yeah, the VCR effect goes back in when you pause. I like it, it's a nice touch. So let's get started building. So rooms are constructed of walls, a door, and floors. Because floors make them go faster, I'm actually going to go ahead and do the floor first. Actually, yeah, it looks like you're getting the plants here. Just a lot of building up at the front. Yeah, and yeah, we've got to get a home office, but we're working on that. You see how they're going faster when they're walking on the wood? That's why we want to build the floor first, just because it makes everyone and all the other bits and pieces of the construction go all that more quickly. All right, let's build our walls here. Oops, don't want that. And there we go. And then they also said they wanted a home office thing. So this part is kind of funny. The way you get people to come to your manor, I find it rather amusing, to say the least. I'm going to throw down just a couple of resource collections down here for our gold and our physical resources. And actually, now that I think about it, let me just scooch this down a smidge meter. That way it's easier for people to actually go in and get to the physical resources here. Oh yeah, it would also help if I threw down a floor. And you know what? Let's do another 4x4 room here. I like to do a lot of prep work before I start getting ready for the killing. you know? Actually, now that I think about it, we want this one to be the head office. This one's going to be our kitchen. So we will build our home office goodies in here. Alright. Actually, yeah, you are in a bad spot. Because I kind of want these two things down here at the bottom. So you, my friend, are... Yeah, you're going to be right there. There we go. And we will do likewise with this. Build ourselves our little door. Now for our victims room, we do want this off of this plane right here. So I think what we're going to do... I guess we can't quite do that. We just have to do a little bit more digging and clearing here, which is fine. We could always use the resources. All right, let's speed you guys up a little bit. Okay, so now that we have our writing desk here, this is going to be kind of how we lure our victims. So the way we do is we run ad campaigns. You have won this genuine porcelain dinnerware set decorated with 24-karat gold and inspired by the great King Louis the 11th. I think that's the 11th. Prizes must be claimed in person at our mansion. So we get a couple of greedy schmucks. I don't really feel terribly guilty about who we're culling from the main population. So what we do need to do, however, on this writing disk is tell them to write some letters. 5 to be exact in order for this campaign to work. So in order for that, we need to assign someone to the home office job here. Now, none of our guys are particularly good at this. So I think what we'll do here is we're going to have our zombie do our letter writing here. And since yeah. Now it looks like, yeah, our zombie's going to do our digging first. And then once they finish the digging, then they'll get to writing. And then once we finish writing, then we stick them in the mailbox. Where is our mailbox? It's usually along the road somewhere. The minions instinctively know where it is, wherever it might be. Maybe we want someone a little bit faster than the zombie at that. We could do... Jetstream, you want to write for us? No, how about Shona? Shown us the way. So Shona will be our letter writer once we finish clearing all this up. And once these are all cleared up, we can start. We can resume the construction here to get the victims room going here. Because, well, there's a reason why we want a special room just for our victims. It kind of deals with the way the game does, well, the rules. And the rules seem to be kind of the special sauce of the game. So actually, let me show you the rules right here. So the rules are simple. There are 5 rules. 1, you must kill them all. 2, you kill them only when they're alone. 3, kill the virgin last. 4, kill them at night. And 5, do not kill the dog ever. I think anyone who's watched horror movies can respect these rules. I certainly can. But in order to obey them, or at least obey as many of them as we can, we want to make sure that our manor is set up so that we can sort of, separate our people. Because rule number 2, kill them only when they're alone. But our people like to stick together. So we have to find ways to, mechanically separate them before we, mechanically separate them. Right then, let's see. Room, floors. Yeah, we'll finish that up. Get that on first, followed by our walls. It does have to be surrounded by walls in order for it to count as a proper room. Oopsies. Looks like you need to be shopped. Oh yeah, so the different foodstuffs that your minions eat come from, your victims. Brains for the zombies, bones for the skeletons, and smoked meat for the mummy. The kitchen, which we will actually be getting into place. We might as well get the butcher's table set up down here. This will be our kitchen. Alright, get you on here, and we do need ourselves a door. Now there's one other little bit of special sauce that will make this particular room a little bit more enticing for our victims. A television here. So the television is going to be our way that we kind of pry people apart. Because what happens is one of the victims gets lured by the television and starts watching it for a little bit, while the other people in their party continue doing their exploration. This is one of the ways you can sort of trick them into splitting up. The other thing is you don't want them to get too scared. Or at least, from my understanding, you don't want to scare them too much at first. You can terrify them later. So they don't like going into dark rooms, so we're going to go ahead and set up a nice, warm, inviting lamp so they're not too scared. And you know what? What the hey? We'll do another lamp in here. Just so they're not scared of this place. We need some metal. Fair enough. That's metal, right? Yep, that's metal. Perfect. Alright, let's fast forward while our minions snooze. I don't know why the writing table is pulsating, but it is, so there you have it. Alright, there we go. Eventually you will be building actual proper bedrooms for your minions, but that comes in due time. Alright, you guys are building the bigger stuff. You are mining away. Let's slow you guys down a little bit. Oh, one other thing that we want to build here is the food storage. That makes sense for the kitchen, don't it? Alright, good. You're working on the television. Who's supposed to be writing letters? Because they're kind of not writing letters. Let's see, Nathan. You know what, Nathan? Why don't you write us some letters, buddy? Now, to write letters, you need a little bit of your gold and a little bit of the wood, basically for the paper and for postage, I guess. Alright, so let's... The other thing we could probably do here, let's get a pathway going down to the road. An outdoor path, that is. Just to make things go a little bit faster. Alright, yeah. So by them bringing all this stuff inside and dumping it here, it'll make our letter writing a lot faster. All right, Nathan is scribbling away. So we need 5 of these letters to be deposited. And then we will mail them out, and then about a little bit less than a day later, one of the victims will come a-knockin'. All right, out we go. I love the little bicycle with the mail in here. Boy, even on a bicycle, a zombie is slow. But that's okay. Where's our... I'm glad they instinctively know where the mailbox is. Boy, this is one epically distant mailbox. All right, whatever. Boom. Okay, 14 hours before the mail's collected, and then we will have our friends. All right, looks like we got our victims room set and ready to go. I guess what we can do in the meantime is do some more wood chopping. We could do some more rock digging. Let's see. Is there somebody who's really good at carrying? Yeah, you know what, Shona, why don't you carry first? Looks like everyone's sleepy time. All right, let's zoom on past. Hopefully we bring in all of these foodstuffs into the house before any victims are any of the wiser. Because we don't want them to get too nervous. Huh, I wonder why... Oh, healing potions. Interesting. I guess that would be equipment then. Well, all right then. Oh, the victims are coming soon. You know what? I don't want you doing that right now. In fact, you know what? Shona can do that for us, the letter writing. You can do maintenance for us, Nathan. Is there anything you can do to not to... Alright, Shona, yeah, go here. Oh. Yeah, you're faster on your on your thing here. Well, maybe we'll keep Shona out of the mix here, and you know what? We're gonna we're gonna trigger this and just send everybody inside. So yeah, you too, Shona. Come on in. Because so basically what we do here is we tell all of our guys to cancel their actions and become fall under direct control.
Victims are coming.
So this is a little bit more how Rimworld works, where you can stop them from doing their automatic stuff and manually control them. Okay, so we're hiding in here, and what I'm hoping is one of them will get occupied by the TV. The next one will walk into the home office. We murder the one in the home office while the one in the victim's room is unaware, and then once that first one's dispatched, we take care of the next one. As long as they don't see anything suspicious outside, they should come in. Aha, our first victim. All right, you're hitting the TV. I guess they just came alone this time. Maybe the other one is... Yeah, don't you... Yeah, the one thing is if they get too scared, they could run away and raise your suspicion level very high. All right, we have murdered our 2 victims. And we actually did it with style. You saw that it's kind of hard to see, but you saw that plus 50, kill them while they're alone, rule 1. So that's Evililium points from what I understand. So basically that gives us more rank. Our rank goes up. You got promoted to rank 1. And we get a new team member here. Randy, eh? Not Randy. Our vampire here, who's a really good researcher and a really good letter writer. Holy crap. Okay, that's, yeah. Alright, why don't we take our vampire in here? Anime Hawk. Boom. And now we have a new minion to play with. Whose job it's going to be to laboratory and do that and... what the hey, do that. And maybe help clean. Actually, vampires need to stay indoors. So yeah, they need to stay indoors as much as possible, even when it's nighttime. Oh yeah, is there somebody assigned to cooking? Maybe have Anime Hawk do it. Yeah, Anime Hawk, you do all the indoor stuff. Sorry, Shona, you are not needed for that. Shona, what you are needed for is chop wood, dig into rock, and building. Alright, where is Mr. Vampire? They should be arriving shortly. There you are. So you can see our suspicion level went up by 20 because we killed them inside. Had we done it in a more sloppy fashion, it would have gone even higher. Boy, look at that. That is some supreme mega fast letter writing skills there. So yeah, you'll be knocking that out pretty quick. But once they finish those 5, we should have some people brought into... Yeah, it looks like they're bringing them over to the kitchen to get butchered up. And that's how you get more food for your minions. And people are broken down into their requisite parts of meat, brains, and blood, and bones, which feeds the variety of diets. And that's the other reason I went for a vampire, is they eat the other food type that we haven't done yet, blood. So we've got meat, we've got brains, we've got bones, we've got blood as the four evil food groups. Please do take in the parts before they spoil. Alright, I think we're going to get one more group. But this time, you know what? 3 victim? Well, we already did that. We need a few more letters. You know what? Let's do a few more letters. Let's maintain... Let's maintain 10. See if we can get a few more victims in here. All right, so yeah, here's our zombie sweeping up the place, because people will get scared if they come into a room that's already been blood splattered, yeah, we don't want them to be pre-terrified. All right, could probably do a little bit more. When's our next victims coming? let's get constructed an equipment storage here. Yeah, I think usually they'll do that right after. Oh, Anime Hawk, just build something. Do us a favor. Oh, that was quick. Well, Shona's the one that fetches all the things. But maybe you can fetch the things. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have you doing fetching all the things. Because that involves you going outside. And that's not good for your health. And we want your health to be good. Alright, let's speed things up a bit. Yeah, you're gonna be fast enough. Oh, dude, don't fall asleep on me. Not outside. Alright, you know what? Everybody up, including you. We'll get everybody in there ready for our next group. And then, yeah. Then I think that'll wrap things up after that. So it'll be a good first look. Alright, 30 seconds till they arrive. Let's speed things up. And again, same tactics we're going to go for. I don't know if these logs in here are going to bring any sort of suspicion. I should have built like a watchtower that you can give me line of sight out there. Alright, I hear him coming. Whoop. Hopefully that doesn't cause them to run. Hopefully. I did not fully clean the place up. I was sloppy. Are they running? Oh, thank God, they must be running. No! Where are they going? I think we lost them. Dang it. Alright, so yep. Cleanliness is next to evilness. So, like I said, just a first impressions. I still have a lot to learn for this game. But you can see where you can go with this. So, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.